86.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Washed Up Postgame. We are jumping right into this 90-86 BYU Cougar dub that just wrapped up. Man, thank goodness it wrapped up.
Holy crap. I was begging for not double overtime.
Yeah, seriously. That was a emotional win, man.
Yeah, very emotional.
Got coming off the four-game losing streak. We right the ship, get a win. And then it's a Jimmer jersey retirement. Richie goes down 45 seconds in, a non-contact injury, which never sounds great when you hear that. And then to go to overtime against Colorado, who is struggling this year. Did you hear Tad Boyle's post-game interview after Texas Tech? Was it Texas Tech that they got by?
Yeah, I didn't hear that.
It was Texas Tech on this week, Tuesday or Wednesday or something. He was like, I'm embarrassed. They gave up like 17 offensive rebounds. They got ran out of the gym. He was like, I'm embarrassed for the university. I'm embarrassed for the team. That was embarrassing. We don't deserve a chartered flight. That's a waste of money. We're wasting the school's money. And I don't know. Those teams are dangerous. You know what I mean? Like, because they go one of two ways. They either like win a couple games that they shouldn't, right at the end, or they just become the worst team in the history of sports. You know, like
yeah, they don't.
You get some fight out of those schools sometimes.
Yeah, they're not playing afraid at all. It's like,
yeah,
what is coach going to yell at me? I'm just going to shoot. And
exactly.
Oftentimes, those are the guys that end up just going off like crazy. You know.
Yeah, exactly. So I mean, by no means an easy win. You know, a week ago we said if we lose one of the next two games, then I think we panic a little bit. We won them both.
But I'm panicking.
I'm panicking a little bit. Yeah, I mean, let's go take it over. Why are you panicking?
Oh, man, this Richie deal is devastating.
Yeah.
Non-contact, like 45 seconds into the game. Without him, it's going to be brutal. I don't know if I really, really believe that we can beat really good teams without him. I was thinking about it during the game. We've talked about the style of play that BYU has, and a lot of it is we have elite scorers on our team. And so a lot of our offense is like, we're going to put you in positions to be successful and you go get a bucket.
Right.
And we've said, yeah, we'd like to see some movement with some guys. Like, I think that gets Davis involved. I think that gets Kosic involved. I think that gets Morris involved. Like, that helps shooters get into a little bit of a rhythm, you know? And, you know, without Richie, I'm very interested to see what adjustments KY makes, because in order for those guys to be productive and efficient and help us, we have to play different. We have to play a different style of ball. Like, we have to get moving. We have to, like, it cannot be you have Kosic in the corner and Russ in the other corner or Davis in the other corner. It's like they sit while two guys at the top just pass back to each other and go dribble, dribble, dribble and try to get a bucket, which both of them can get buckets, but that is all we will do. And if we play good teams if we play good teams that take that away, which we have plenty of them in our league, like, we are dead in the water. We're no good. So I'm very curious to see how KY is going to adjust our style of play. Because going back to my senior year, when we dropped Yoli, you know, he
when you kicked him off the team because he was a bad guy.
When he
didn't make the cut, you guys cut him.
We cut him.
Yeah.
And then we decided to bring him back. But he was out 9 games or whatever it was. Like, our style of play was we played two different offenses. It was almost like last year when we had like the Kaba offense and, you know, the second hockey team offense with Foose,
right?
You know,
right.
Like, it was two completely different things. So like, we're going to have to play a completely different style of play for us to find any success, in my opinion.
Yeah. I agree. But like, I mean, You know me, I'm just looking for the silver lining, the optimism,
Yeah.
I think maybe fans could hopefully they appreciate that, because it's easy, look at the comments. It's like you got 3 people already saying like season is over because Richie's down. Like, we're still dangerous. No, it's not ideal. It wasn't ideal the second Dawson Baker wasn't healthy. You know what I mean? And going back, it wasn't healthy when Pickens wasn't healthy going into the season. It wasn't ideal when you go down the line. Like, it's never ideal. I don't think there's ideal situations with any teams, any particular year, but you just find a way to do it. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't think Colorado's an unbelievable team, but like I said, given the circumstances and the context and the emotionally charged atmosphere, like, they played okay. You know what I mean? And how do we respond? We had AJ go for almost another triple-double. Granted, I know he had a lot of turnovers, but like, he had the ball in his hand a lot. He played 43 minutes, but like, he's 20, 13 and 8, with 3 steals and a block. And then you have Rob Wright going 12 for 16, 4 for 4 from 3, and finishing with 39, 5 rebounds, 4 assists. And then, like, we've been kind of dogging the bench and just like the construction of potential production, if that makes sense. Yeah. And our bench scores 18 today. Like, I feel like they responded. You know what I mean? They weren't perfect. I think Kostic and Russ are not fantastic defensively. I think Ahmed is lost a lot of the times, but like, 18 points is what we needed today. I mean, that's what Richie averages. You know what I mean? And so, got to give credit to that. Like, they did step up, and I agree. Like, you're gonna have to, when you say like we're gonna have to play a whole different way. We are, but maybe that's good. You know what I mean? Like, maybe it's just what we need to try and figure it out, because I think we needed to play a whole different way anyway, right? And so this forces your hand, and like, obviously, I'm finding some positivity in like a very terrible situation. I'm sick to my stomach if Richie is down for the rest of the year. Hopefully he's not, right? Like, we don't know anything, but if he is, I'm just trying to find some positive note, and maybe it is that we needed to change anyway, right? And so this just forces our hand. And like I said, I just like the bench production today. I like just seeing I always like when guys step up. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Totally.
But yeah, tough, man, just tough. And sucks to be, Jerem Jordan tweeted, he was like, there's like a real feeling in the gym, like very similar to that Texas game. I think it was 2014 or 13 when Taysom went down in the first half of that Texas game where Jim McMahon was getting his jersey retired. It's just like, just sucks. You just want that day to be perfect and guys to stay healthy. So hopefully Richard's okay. That's never fun, man.
This one sucks. Yeah.
Yeah. Really, really sucks. All right. Well, let's jump in here. I mean, I don't know. I feel like we kind of covered this. We might move quick because it's a somber game,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say bummer. Like, you got the dub, but I'm just hoping Richie is not. I'm just hoping it felt and looked worse than it was, and he's being uber cautious. But
yeah, my word is devastated. I felt that we were gonna win that game even when Richie dropped out. I was like,
sure.
I don't think Colorado can hang with us. They played one of their better games, and I just didn't think they had enough to beat us, and it was close.
Yeah.
But it's almost kind of like when, like in the past with football, when you like lose a game and it's like, dang it, like we have no chance at getting to a New York Six Bowl type of a deal,
Yeah.
Like, I'm not saying we don't have any chance anymore, but like, I'm just hurting that like we've been so like on our past couple shows, it's been like, man, like we can get so hot and we can make shots, and like we're a dangerous team. We have so much to figure out and so much to learn defensively and honestly offensively too. But like we're so capable. Like we have 3 guys that can go for 30 or 40 any single night.
Yeah.
And like with Richie going down, it just like it just kills me. I don't even know what to think. I'm just like, and Richie, it just sucks because Richie is like, he deserves everything. He like
Right.
this dude has put in hours that nobody can believe, and he's just a good guy, and like he's done things the right way. He stayed at BYU, didn't transfer. Like he's everything BYU would want in a player in person.
Yeah.
And to see him go down, we don't know what's what actually is the result of what he has, but it doesn't seem good to me, and it just is like it's killing me.
I know.
It just hurts. I don't have a ton of like, you know me. I'm like, oh, we could get to the Final Four, like we could get hot, we win a couple games, like get to the second weekend, like we're dangerous, all this stuff, and like I feel very deflated, unfortunately.
That's a bummer. Someone just texted me like that's been poking fun at you and me, telling everybody not to panic, and he's like, now admit that you'll panic, and I still won't. You know what I mean? Like I don't know, like what fun is that? You know what I mean? Maybe that's just the principle. Is like how is that fun? It's easy to panic, but like maybe you're convincing me to be a real fan, TJ. Like I'd rather just have these expectations and be let down than just be depressed and think that the world is ending. You might be,
for sure.
You might be influencing me because I'm like,
wow.
Listen, like how did we look when Cable went down for the UConn game? We look great, and it's not the same thing, right? But like teams rally.
They do. I agree with that.
Teams rally, and they find a spark that comes from adversity, like whether it's an injury or a suspension or a technical foul. You see all these examples of it in sports. It's like we could still rally. Like we just won. You know what I mean? It's not like Richie went down and then we got blown out by Colorado, at home at Jimmer's jersey retirement. It's like
we essentially played without him 39 and a half minutes without him.
Yeah.
Or I guess
played without him
4.5 minutes.
We played without him. It was ugly. It was a motivated Colorado team. It was kind of a slug match, and we won. You know what I mean? Like, let's just keep taking one game at a time, and like, let's get to the tournament, and then let's see what happens. You know what I mean? Like, I like people saying the season is over are also the people that were like Final Four or bust this year, which I never agreed with. Like, what are we talking about? Like Final Four teams out of 360 whatever there are, like. That it's either that or bust. Like I don't think so. Even if we did spend a lot of money, like we're not a blue blood yet. You know what I mean? Like we're in our second year with this coach who's winning 80% of his games. Like who do we think we are? Like this is awesome. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. I never thought it was Final Four or bust. I still think we can do a lot of great things, and I want to see this team rally. I felt in a small way they rallied today. 18 points off the bench. I don't know the last time that happened. It was probably like UC Riverside or UC Irvine or Cal Baptist. I don't remember who we played, but one of those December teams, right? Those quad 8 games. So
oh my gosh, the disrespect for those guys.
Sorry, it's just
they're like the high school guys that are rolling in.
Yeah, shout out my dogs, by the way. Positive note: San Juan High School got the dub last night.
They did.
Yeah, they're going to UVU against American Preparatory Academy was last night. Dude, that 2A basketball is rowdy. The freaking gym is so small and so packed. Like, I couldn't hear. Like, my kids were like, where are we? What are we doing? They've been to games before.
I got to say, small gyms are crazy fun.
Yeah, it was fun. It was fun. And just, I don't know, you just get like – trading baskets, and it's just like one side of the gym's going crazy and then the other side is going crazy. But they won, and then they're playing at UVU next Monday. They're going to play their underdogs against Canal.
Should we go live after that game?
Yeah, we should. We should go live during that game.
Let's see what
we should be broadcasting that game.
We really should.
All right, player of the game. I'm going to go with Mr. Rob Wright. I mean, 39. Just the efficiency is insane. 12 for 16, 4 for 4 from 3. Awesome. I mean,
Yeah.
You want to clean up the turnovers. We were 16 and 16 today. I don't love that.
Hate that, actually.
Don't love that. But he's player of the game. I can't take that away from him. 5 and 4. Played 40 minutes. I thought he was big. I thought he showed. I'll continue to say, like, he's an elite scorer, and he showed that tonight. We really needed it. So my player of the game is Rob. What about you?
Yeah, I'm going to agree with you. The efficiency is
just nice original thought.
The efficiency is great. It is a challenge seeing AJ play 43 and Rob play 40.
Yeah.
But
why? I mean, at this point, why? If we're if we're in October, we got hopefully a stacked team. Like, it's one thing. I don't know.
Yeah, no, I mean, at this point of the year, you're banged up, you got bruises. It's like a challenging time of year, and it's like, it feels like right now, again, with our current, now if Richie's out and what we got going, if we aren't, if those two don't go off and those two don't play the full game, we're in a tough spot. So I don't know. It's something's going to have to change for us to beat good teams. I don't think it's out of the picture that we can't beat good teams, but like, we actually need Rob to score 25, and we need other guys to step up where everything else is just, I don't know.
Yeah.
More of a challenge to guard and stuff, because the really good teams, they play elite on-ball defense. So I don't know.
Yeah, no, that's fair. That's fair. All right. We going something or nothing, or are we skipping that?
I mean, I had a couple. You could argue there's a bunch of something or nothings that are all somethings. Richie going down, something or nothing, something. Jimmer Fredette getting his jersey retired.
Let's go, Jimmer. Let's get a little highlight of Jimmer. Were you there?
I was there.
Let's hear about it. I think it's something. I think it's pretty cool. I mean, we only have 3 jerseys retired. Is it Kostic, Hutchins?
I think we have 5.
Ainge. Who's the one I'm missing once you add Jimmer?
Mel's
Hutchins.
You have
Kostic.
Ainge, Jimmer, and there's one other. But there's 5. Jimmer now sits right in the middle of all of them.
Oh, that's a big deal.
Yeah, it was super cool. Like, everyone had on Jimmer jerseys. They laid out shirts in the whole stadium. Everyone had Jimmer jerseys on. And Coach Rose was down there on the court. Tom Homo, Vorkink, Reese, Besant. And then, Jimmer spoke. Jimmer had a wooden Grail hat on, which was fire. The fire hat that's been released. That was cool. Jimmer, had a great speech that was just like, he said something cool. Like, I had chills the whole time. Like, BYU is just such a cool place. Like,
yeah,
those fans are just that place is so awesome. And he was like, I've been fortunate enough to play all across the world, and everywhere I go, I'm known as Jimmer from BYU.
Yeah.
And, he created something at BYU that he's a legend. He'll forever be remembered. And, just seeing the highlights up on the Jumbotron, and hearing him speak and hearing that place just go nuts for him. It's like, that was an unbelievable era for BYU basketball. And he was at the center of all of it and put BYU on a national stage. And it was a really cool, the big tarp that goes over the tunnel right by the student section.
Yeah.
That's it was a big 32 and Fredette, and they had the lights on the court that were 32, and that's just cool. 32 that was a special time, and he did special things, and it was a cool ceremony.
Yeah, no, that's such a big deal. The other person is Minson, by the way, number 11. I think Hutchins is 14, but like only have 5 in the program and be one of those 5 is pretty cool. You know, we doing the pregame show. They interviewed him. They interviewed Coach Rose. They had a jersey on a regular like hanger that they brought into the rafters of the BYU Sports Nation room. So I was like, it's awesome. Like,
Yeah.
you know, Jerem kept saying like, this is Jimmer's weekend. Oh yeah, and by the way, there's a basketball game too. You know what I mean? Like, that's pretty cool. Like, to get a whole weekend dedicated to you and like your body of work, and like you don't get that unless you're doing big things after too, right? Like Jimmer Mania was larger than life, but then also like he was a great player in the pros and he's done a lot of cool things. And now he went to the Olympics and like, and now he's doing USA 3v3 or 3x3. What do they call it? 3x3. So yeah, shout out Jimmer. It's pretty dope.
Have they told you when your jersey's going up?
No, they haven't told me yet.
They don't have that game scheduled.
Yeah, maybe if I can go back with some eligibility like they're letting everybody else. Dude, the funniest tweet I saw this week, I'm sorry, I have to. Did you know that Taco Fall? Did you know that Taco Fall was in the All-Star game this weekend?
Was it the actual
or
All-Star?
the celebrity All-Star game?
Okay, yeah.
So he's 7'6", played in the NBA, playing in China right now. I mean, the guy, like, he's a good basketball player, and he's enormous. Taco Fall, this tweet goes, Taco Fall is way too young to be the former player out here in the celebrity all-star game, but I guess it was either this or playing for Alabama. That's hilarious. It's hilarious. It's a great time.
Let's all go back to Alabama.
Yeah, if I had a little bit of eligibility, maybe they'd hang my jersey. It does beg the question, though. Who do you think? I think there's just a couple options here. Do they retire anyone since Jimmer's number? Has anyone earned that?
You're asking me. You're setting me up for this question.
No, I mean, I think I asked JT this, and we both said, yeah, Kyle Collinsworth and Tyler Haws. I think you could argue. I think you could argue both of them. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
But I don't know. It's hard. It's like they're both All-Americans. Tyler's the scoring champion. You and I have talked about like that gives you an argument to be on.
Most fans don't know that. Most fans like would
right.
guess
They just
it's
assume it's
Jimmer.
Jimmer. Yeah, but like that gets you in the conversation for Mount Rushmore. You know what I mean? And then Kyle Collinsworth with his, with his triple double, like is right there as well. So I wouldn't be surprised if either of them were up there. I just don't know. I don't know who makes that decision. Is it like Brian Santiago just one day can be like, yeah, I think I'll do it?
Reese got up in his speech and was like, basically like on behalf of the board, like there's probably like a process,
Yeah.
Otherwise you'd just have like Reese he's a sports fan. So he might be like, Eric was awesome.
No. That's too low of a bar, but maybe there's a lot of,
yeah, I don't deserve to be up there, but yeah, I think there's real arguments for Ty and for Kyle.
Can we get let's see, what were you? You were 30, Ty was 3, Pops was 11.
Yeah, can we get a family deal?
Can we get 44 retired up there? or 3,311?
Nice, bro.
30,311. Yeah, I mean, big time shout out our boy Jimmer. All right, we're gonna jump right into the comments.
Oh, come on, guys. Please give me some positivity. Just help me feel better. Like, jump in and just say something nice.
It ain't happening.
Say you care.
Hopefully Rich is good. Agreed. I think we can all agree.
We can all agree on that.
JGG 0007. DJ's the GOAT. This guy is just...
We don't know who this is.
Misinformed. But it's your dog. It's probably you. You probably have a YouTube account. Holy cow. I'm just figuring that out. Or did I say that last game?
You already said it. But yeah, just keep saying it, bro.
Okay. My tweets have been fire, by the way. Season's over without Richie. Like, I just have to disagree. Like,
yeah, false.
It's so easy to say that. It's so
But
easy to say that.
I mean, it doesn't help.
No, it doesn't help. I mean, I thought we were in a tough spot. I think we're in a tough spot anyway because of the injuries we had already had and how we're playing and what we're relying on to win. But I agree with this one. Like it makes it really hard to go on a run, right? Because you just have to have like we didn't have the depth or like defensive prowess to just like lock in and become this machine. But we did have the talent. We had this three-headed monster, and now it's two. So I agree. It's hard.
But it is important.
But I'm not going to give up. I'm not panicking.
It is important that as a program, we can still figure out things. Like, it doesn't mean we have to be – I mean, I don't think we're a Final Four team without Richie. I don't think we're a Elite Eight. And there's a argument for Sweet 16 as well. But, like, we still need to be a tournament team, and we still need to prove and go get a win in the tournament. And, like, we're still capable of that. Like we still have dangerous pieces. Like we still have pieces. Like we need to go prove that BYU is more than just like our three, best guys or whatever. We got to go win. And like, that's still important for the program, for our next recruits and stuff to say, 100%. we win games. Like it doesn't matter what happens. Like we win games.
I agree.
So
you're a smart guy, dude.
Thanks,
Very
bud.
smart. All right. Do we know for sure what's up with Richie? We don't. I'd imagine they're going to announce something Monday.
Should we just call Rob?
Call Rob right now. I'm sure first and foremost he will answer. And
he's like, all right, guys.
Remember we called him in Boston? What were we asking him? We were like trying to dig up on some dirt, and he gave us freaking nothing.
He's trained.
All right. What do you think about this, Teach?
Oh man, Nick Emery's not going to like that.
I mean, how long was he even out though?
Yeah, 5 minutes. He's out for 5 minutes total.
I kind of like when it runs through AJ. I know he had a bunch of turnovers today, but like it feels like the last couple of games, and I could just be off, but it just feels like it's flowing a little bit more through him, and Rob's able to just go score.
You're just reading Dustin Watkins' comment and then just copying it and making it sound like it's your opinion.
Oh, is he down there? No. What's up, Dustin? I agree. I haven't made it all the way down there. So me and Dustin.
I'm sure you haven't. You're like,
I said this on the last show. Okay.
Dustin, great take, bro. And Eric, way to piggyback on it.
I agree with it. This is a real one that I think we should answer. What changes offensively do we play? It's Jeffrey. Do we start playing more bigs, Cater with Bosco or Cater with Boop? Would you play small? What's the play here? TJ, what would you change? He wants to know your thoughts, TJ.
Yeah, I think
like worst case scenario, no Richie. What do we do differently?
I just think like you obviously like have elite shooting teams like the Warriors and stuff, and I don't think we're like an elite shooting team, but we do have shooters, and I do think like we have guys that can catch rhythm and score the ball. But a lot of it needs to be like, I feel like our system right now is like, I'm putting you in a good spot, go get a bucket.
Right.
And like, it's almost like, all right, I'm going to make my move, get to my spot. I'm up with my shot. And we trust, like, KY trusts in that. And like, rightfully so. Rob Wright's great, rightfully so. And AJ's great. And like, those two can like create and do great. But that's kind of what we do right now. And like, I'd love to see guys flying off ball screens. And I'd love to see the ball get side to side. And I'd love to see Rob get off of it and get to the corner and come off of another like pin down screen and then get the ball and pitch it. Like, I just want to see like 15 seconds of movement. And it's like, if you're right now, if you're guarding Kosic or Mu Davis, like
you're chilling.
It's the easiest defensive.
Yeah, you're just standing there in the gap. Yeah.
You're just like waiting to help a little bit on Rob or help a little bit on AJ and maybe, jab at him and try and make him pick up the basketball. But like, you don't have to work much. And like, that's a dream.
Yeah.
It's like, I know you're going to stand in the corner. Like, this is great. Like, I need, like, those two should be, I mean, you think about like the Warriors and Steph and, you know, how much it's just like pin downs. I'm running off a screen. If I catch it and don't have it, I'm throwing it back and flying off of another screen. Like, it doesn't need to be that extreme, but I do think there needs to be just like some involvement. And that's why I say going Rob Wright from like 39 to like 22, 25, and just, you know, getting a little bit more movement, getting everybody else involved. And like, in my opinion, that's how we're going to win some big games.
Yeah, I think it's that, and like compounded with, I think you nailed it. I think it's compounded with getting easy ones in transition. Like when we've done that, we've looked really, really good. When we've done that, we've chipped away at big leads or taken these really good teams down to the wire. And that starts with getting stops. Like think of this 5, like you throw Kaba, Boop, AJ, Moo, and Rob. Like that's an incredibly athletic 5, right? Like there's no reason we can't fly around. Like, why are we so excited going into the season? We watched a couple summer practices, and I know what you're laughing at right now. We watched a couple summer practices, and I'm going to put this up here, even though we already addressed it. What's up, Dustin? I totally agree. Like, we watched these summer practices, and we're like, oh, we're going to be able to, like, take risks and, like, pressure people 94 feet and, like, trap them. And, you know, like, where'd our 1-3-1 press go? You know what I mean? Like, I want to see us be the aggressor on defense with all the length and athleticism we have. Funnel them to Kaba. You know, if you get beat and you send them to Kaba, then you just peel. Like, I don't know, just like I want to see us just fly around and suffocate people defensively, and then get really easy ones. Like, there's no reason those 5 guys that I just listed can't get stops and get out in transition, get stops, get out in transition, and just you know, totally just destroy the will to win. Because when you play teams like that, it just sucks. It's like these guys are just bigger, faster, stronger, and they're getting dunks on the other side. Like, there's nothing worse, right? Like my freshman year when we played Texas, we won because we were a good team and we were talented and we had awesome, you know, X's and O's. But my gosh, dude, their athleticism was ridiculous. I remember they had this 4-man, like Prince Haheem or something, like enormous. The guy probably had a 7'6" wingspan, was blocking everything. And it was just so like humiliating to be like, we can't get easy buckets. And then in turn, they were getting easy buckets. We have that size and athleticism. So I want to see that, you know?
Yeah.
Can Richie get another red shirt, come back next year? I hope so. I don't think that's how it works, but would be great.
Yeah.
Would be great. All right, we're going to wrap things up. Man, emotional day. Emotional season, a lot of ups and downs. These injuries are just killing. They're just killing.
We've had so many. I don't know what's going on. Oh my gosh.
It's just how it be. It's how it be. Why can't I see I'll just look on here. All right, so obviously we won today. Why can't I find men's basketball? Here we go. All right, so we won today. You've got Iowa State beating the brakes off of Kansas, which is wild. TCU's kind of getting some momentum, man. They just beat Oklahoma State.
Dude, they could very easily be.
I agree.
Like they're 6-6 in league. They could very easily be like 9-3.
Yeah, and I think they deserve a shot if they continue playing this way and they're above 500. I hope they get in.
Yeah, really, I do too.
We beat Colorado, Iowa State, and Kansas. Iowa State returning the favor. I don't know, dude. Like, I was starting to lean towards Darren Peterson. Like, yeah, he's that dude. Like when we played him, and then the next couple games. But all this, I don't know. It's too flaky, dude. You watch AJ, and it's like, sure, he's got flaws. He just turned 19 like a week ago. You know what I mean? Like he's just. I'm back on the AJ should be number 1 or you're a total idiot train. I really am. I was barely off it. I was I was not off it. I was like, okay, actually, I got to give some credit to Darren Peterson.
Well, yeah,
what I mean?
look at
And I
his
still
stats
want
tonight.
to.
24 minutes,
I know.
10 points, 3 of 10 from the field, 2 of 6 from
And he sat out again. So I really think that maybe there's something more to that than he and his people want to admit,
Okay,
So
but listen, how many rebounds did he have in 24 minutes?
I bet 1.
0. How many
Yeah.
assists did he have in 24
I'm
minutes?
gonna guess 0.
0. Some
Yeah,
goose eggs,
tough.
3 turnovers. It's like,
Yeah.
dude, how do you have 0 of it? Like, if you're out there, you're getting a rebound.
Yeah.
It's coming to you. Get a freaking rebound.
Houston beats Kansas State by 14. Louisville, kind of a weird midseason. You've been seeing teams do this like out of conference games as like resume boosters. Louisville beats Baylor. West Virginia and UCF are playing right now. That just tipped off. Texas Tech and Arizona. That's a good one. That's about to tip off.
No, it's going right now. It's 27-22.
Oh yeah, it's 5:30 Central. You're right.
So yeah,
Yeah,
Arizona's up 5. UCF's up 1 on West Virginia.
And then you got Utah, Cincinnati on Sunday. So yeah, bummer, tough, but no need to panic.
But this is great. Come on, let's see how we respond. This is life.
Yeah,
this is adversity. This is like, let's figure this out. Like,
I agree.
It's not Final Four, guys, and I think we should. We're not. That's not going to happen. But like, this is the fun of sports, and we are fans. We're not.
And what if it was? It'd be that much cooler.
Yeah, we're not just going to go, all right, forget this. Like, we are fans. We got to believe in something.
Maybe they really are looking for eligibility for me and your COVID year. Maybe we do come out.
Hey, we're back, boys.
Do we win more games with or without us?
We shave and we come back.
Ooh, the shave is so bad. I couldn't do it.
You're not coming back.
I'm not coming back. Nope. Last year of eligibility, I'm going to be playing for Kansas State and Jerome Tang.
Oh, yeah, sweet.
All right, guys. Well, thanks for being here. Tune in. Let's see who we got. Tuesday or Wednesday? When's the next game?
Let me just have a quick look.
Let's see who can find it first.
We play Wednesday, Arizona. Fun.
Wednesday at Arizona. I'm calling a dub. I'm calling a dub right here, right now. We win that game.
I love it.
Stars
I'm with it. I'm with it.
Guys, tune in Wednesday after we take down number 1 Arizona. Thanks for being here. Catch you.